Hello everyone! With over 10 years of experience in the 3D world, I'm here to share all my skills and tips with you. Be sure to watch the video till the end, like it, and follow my channel so we can reach the peak of creativity together. We start by deleting the box and adding a UV sphere instead. Switch to Edit mode and press Alt+Z to enable X-ray mode, allowing us to select all vertices. Pay attention to the guidance key displayed in the lower right corner of the window. Select and delete the object's vertices in this manner. Return to Object mode and scale the object down along the Z-axis to the required size, then apply the scale. Switch back to Edit mode, select the vertices from the top to the necessary amount, and scale them to 0 along the Z-axis by pressing S, Z, and 0. Move the object along the Z-axis to position it correctly. From the top view, select the first and second row of vertices and delete the remaining ones in the middle. Now, in Edge mode, select two edges directly opposite each other and press F. Select the middle edge and press F again. Add a segment on the created surface with Ctrl+R, then bevel it using Ctrl+B, setting the number of segments to 3 with the middle mouse button. The created segments should align with the opposing edges, which can be important. Connect the opposite edges, and repeat this for the opposite side as well. Switch to Face mode, select the new surfaces we created, press I to inset them, drag the mouse inward, and click. Extrude downwards and scale the object to resemble the tip of a screwdriver. We scale it down and create a bump in the middle. These small details make the model look more attractive. The newly created surface has low quality compared to the outer walls of our object. To improve this, add details in appropriate places since the underlying structures are always important. To improve and expedite the work, there is another task that needs to be done. It's not just the quality of the work that matters, but also the speed at which it is completed. To ensure the segments are properly aligned on the mesh, we need to use this technique. Otherwise, we might spend half an hour fiddling with the segments, which is not efficient or effective. For greater precision, I delete a portion of the model and complete it using the Mirror modifier. Add Mirror modifier and duplicate it for X and Y axis. Use the Grid Fill option to close the gaps, adjusting the values until we get the desired result. Now it looks good. This is great. And I add some detail for this section to see the batter. We will also consider creating a washer. We duplicate from the bottom edge, scale it inward, and extrude outward. In Face mode, select the linked faces and extrude downward this time. Then we flip the normals and move on to the next part. Add a single vertex and make it like this for screw. If the single vertex option is not available in the Add menu, you can enable it by going to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and activating Extra Mesh. Add the Screw modifier to this object. In Edit mode, adjust the vertices to maintain the desired shape and proportions. Set the modifier accordingly and apply it. The important thing to know is to check the screw's length, ensure the merge option is correct, and verify the object's normals are correct. Next, we will create the screw head similarly. Create the top part as described and connect it to the head. I have selected exactly half of the circle of vertices and place the pivot on the active element. You can select fewer or more vertices as needed. However, in such a scene, having a more extensive selection often results in a more aesthetically pleasing outcome. Ensure that the pivot is placed on the active element and the active point is the last point selected, not the beginning, for the scaling to be done correctly. I use these techniques because I believe they are the most straightforward, shortest, and possibly the easiest way to get this done. What do you think about this? Your opinion is valuable to me and I would love to read your thoughts. To merge vertices in Blender, you can enable the Auto Merge option from the top right corner of the viewport. Then, while holding down the Ctrl key, click and drag one vertex onto an adjacent vertex. Make sure the snapping option is set correctly for vertices. In this case, I used proportional editing for scaling. Proportional editing works similar to a gradient and is my preferred option. I will use the same technique applied to create the screw head for the final part as well. This is the final step of modeling, completing which marks the end of our work today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and that you learned something new today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more 3D modeling tips and tutorials. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Follow me on social media for more updates and behind-the-scenes content. Keep practicing, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy modeling!